folks. Really appreciate your attention. Let's give a nice warm welcome to our principal, Mr. Light.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Paradise Intermediate and Evergreen 6 for their Solarbration. Looks like everybody's having a great time. I want to say thank you real quick and have you give an appreciation for your E6 guides, all the students here that are helping out. Let's give them a real quick hand. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I just love to see the teaching. I see some natural-born teachers out there, the way you question and affirm answers, and you're interacting with everybody. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, teachers, for prepping them so well on that. It's wonderful to have a great sunny day and to be able to see all the different uses of alternative energy, conservation, and the use of the sun. And be sure you stop by Mr. Samuel's solar telescope so you can actually see the engine that's powering everything today. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, I want to thank all the community business people that are here, our news people, our board members. Thank you for coming by to see this today. We have PG&E representatives, and it's largely my responsibility to kind of get this thing rolling, and I'll try not to talk too much because there's a number of people here. But I'm going to introduce Mr. Scott here, who, like Mr. Holman, was a solar school teacher and has worked together with Mr. Holman before, and now he goes around and works with other solar school teachers and projects. And so he's here in support of that, and then he'll introduce some of the other people around here, and they can kind of let you know why they're here and what's going on. So thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great time and you learn a great deal, and we look forward to seeing you here because I know some of you will also have this experience as teachers as well.
Hi everybody. I want to say how happy I am to come up to Evergreen 6th Grade Academy. I've known Greg since 2004 when he first was recognized by PG&E and was the first year round winner of a Bright Ideas grant from the Solar Schools program. I want to thank, and I want a little round of applause if we could, for Miss Leah Casey in the back, the PG&E director of the Solar Schools program, a division of their charitable contributions, charitable partnerships project. And we've done, I think, 125 schools have gotten an installation like this throughout the northern part of the state, throughout the service territory, 125 schools. And a couple hundred teachers have gotten Bright Ideas grants like Greg's to teach all about energy, conservation, where our energy sources are, why it's important to conserve, and to create just a more energy-aware society. I am more impressed with this school than any of the other schools I've ever worked with. A round of applause. And I want to say something about that's really important. It's the most important thing about this program. You know, we've all studied solar power, and I was talking to some kids here. Are there more than one kind of solar power?
Yes.
Can you name give me a hand, what's one kind of solar power?
Nuclear.
Nuclear is the kind of power that's happening in the sun to create all that sunshine that comes to us. What's another kind of solar power? Raise a hand, right here.
Wind power.
Wind power. Wind comes from the sun. If it wasn't for the sun heating up the planet, we wouldn't get all the wind. Over there.
Hydropower.
Hydropower comes from the sun too, because evaporation is caused by the sun, and then it gives us dams filling up with water, and we create power there. Yeah. Geothermal is not from the sun. That's an exception. So I guess that tells us that not every single kind of power comes from the sun, but most of them do. Now, we use the sun to create electricity, and we use the sun to heat water for our houses. But in 2004, PG&E discovered another kind of solar power, and it's the most important solar power I can think of, and it's a solar power form of solar energy that works in that classroom over there and lives down the hill and comes to work every day over here, and it's your teacher, Greg Holman, and the other teachers here at Evergreen. That's my favorite kind of solar power, and that's all I wanted to say, and I'm going to pass it over to Leah White, who's our local PG&E person. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of PG&E, I want to extend my congratulations to Paradise Intermediate School for all the work you've done here. Not just the staff and the administrators and the community members, but you students too. You are becoming environmental stewards of the future and the present, which is more than a lot of people can say right now. So give you guys a big round of applause yourselves. I walked around and I saw some of the solar ovens working and have heard how you did baked goods to make fundraisers and purchase some of these solar ovens for third-party countries around the world. It's nothing less than phenomenal what you guys have done. And you should all be proud of yourselves and what you're doing here. So again, another big round of applause for you guys. You're great. Greg and I met the end of 2003, 2004 when he was trying to figure out a solar curriculum, and I was the local Paradise manager here for PG&E. We brainstormed a little bit, we looked at the Solar Schools program, and he went through the painful process of putting together a grant application to see if he could become one of the solar schools. Little did we know that when Greg did this, he would expand so rapidly and with such finesse to make this truly one of the best solar schools in our system. And as they stated in 2007, he was then a recipient of a $5,000 grant for Bright Ideas, because the sky's the limit. You guys are the limit. There is no limit to what you can learn and do with solar, and I am very proud of you. Additionally, PG&E has invested nearly $40 million in the program, and we continue to do that, and successes like yours make us proud to be partners with that. And so, as part of that, I'd like to offer another $10,000. To Paradise Intermediate School to further the educational commitments that you already have.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, come on up, guys. Come on up. And then I have one more announcement. Last year, Greg Coleman was honored as PG&E Solar School's Inspirational Educator of the Year to his commitment for teaching about solar and alternative energies. So in addition, I'd like to offer an additional $10,000 grant for Greg personally to use to extend his educational development. I know he's going to use this to go to a national science or energy curriculum and bring that back. So this to us is money well spent. Thank you. We at PG&E take great pride in the partnerships that we have in the community, and this just exemplifies it. I am really proud to work for him, and I'm proud to work with you, Greg, and I look forward to all the new great things that you're going to bring. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Wow. I think I'm required to say something. Goodness. You know, everybody, thank yous are so easy. It's just so easy to say thank you, but it really has been amazing what PG&E has done for us. We started this little place, Amy and Pat and I, and all the support people who have been here for us 9 years ago. And when we got plugged in, really, to PG&E, it has made such a difference. Now you say, well, we're kind of at Recreation Drive here, so oh, the school of the solar panel. Oh yeah, that's where we are. Yes, that's it. And so everyone takes it with them. I mean, to see Will here, our high schooler, who went and rode a $10,000 electric bike because of what he was doing here and learning about here last summer on vacation, make his parents get out of the way and do that. All the kids that their parents say, they're nagging me to turn off my lights and change my appliances and upgrade my weather stripping. And yes, it's working. It's working. And I can't thank everybody. The list on the board right behind Leah is just some of the amazing people and folks that have just helped us all along the way. Couldn't do it without everybody. it really has changed our identity. I mean, we are the solar school, and it's great. When I was going to school, alternative energy was solar energy. It was, oh wow, look what they do on the space station. Look at all this alternative stuff. My biggest hope, and hopefully you haven't heard me use the word alternative, is all of you guys know that it's not alternative energy, it's just energy. We can get our energy from other places than what's on the back of these shirts, where you see all those places we're getting them with fossil fuels. You guys are the ones, you're the ones that are going to make those differences. And you guys blow me away. The kids, the third graders, your question, so the sixth graders, I am so lucky to be able to work with the team I work with and the students and families that we work with. Let's give those students another round of applause right now. Thanks. I do want to do one special thanks here now too, because like I said, you guys have been so amazing. The students have made such a difference. Families have made such a difference. And as you guys know, due to some things happening and things beyond our control, Mrs. Belke has been such an important part of our team, and she is not going to be here next year. She's going to be a fantastic teacher somewhere else. And I think now's a great time to give Mrs. Belke a round of applause. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you, everybody. Guys, please take your students to their next station. Thanks so much, everybody.